Black community in Ohio foreign safety program at the neo-Nazi rally. So the Nazis came out there. They like, hey, we finna have a rally. Blacks rounded up. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to see, man. Round the up. Come together and do something against the other man one time.
Turn now to one community in Ohio, which is now the center of a growing national debate about civil rights, hate speech, and the Second Amendment. NBC News correspondent and NBC News Now daily anchor Morgan Radford visited the town of Lincoln Heights.
Lincoln
where
Heights
residents have formed an armed community defense group in the wake of a neo-Nazi rally. Morgan joins us now. You were there just on Tuesday. What did the residents tell you about what's going on?
Yeah, I was there just this week. John, it was fast.
Need to get Dono on meth, maybe he lose some weight.
Damn. Shout out Duno, man.
Fascinating, because what's interesting is that this town was founded during the Great Migration back in the 20s as a refuge for black citizens, which is why it was especially painful when neo-Nazis suddenly appeared in this 3,000-person majority black town. But they decided to fight back, taking up arms and patrolling their own streets.
All right, there we
now
go.
We're at the center of a much larger debate
Patrol your
about
own streets.
protection and free speech and who gets it.
Patrol your own streets, nigga.
Aren't police officers or soldiers.
Jeez.
Business owners,
Yeah.
fathers, your sons, daughters.
These are civilians, members of the Lincoln Heights Safety and Watch program.
Yeah, I like this.
Okay, let's go.
The duty, protecting their neighborhood, the majority black
I like
village of
this.
Lincoln Heights, Ohio. After neo-Nazis held a rally here last month, carrying rifles, waving swastikas, and hurling racial slurs, just moments before children were let out of school. At the time, law enforcement officials said the neo-Nazis did not break any laws, but an investigation by county prosecutors is ongoing. Weeks later, the KKK...
See, this what I'm like when Kanye West be wearing a swastika shit. I'm like, bro, like, you really playing with they shit. It's niggas that's really... Look what's going on out here, y'all. This is reality versus the internet. This is reality. Kanye is somewhere rich as fuck, tweeting from one of his rich hotels and making these swastikas and starting stuff. But then you got to go to Lincoln Heights out here, and this shit is real life, nigga. They patrolling their own community because these Nazis who you're promoting on your chain and representing what they're representing on your chain is coming to their town, nigga. But I like how they came together for this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
KK with these flyers.
First African-American community above the Mason-Dixon line of
Safety and Watch Group spokesperson Durrance Daniels says the police did not do enough, which was more chilling because the town was founded in the 1920s as a safe haven for black residents.
Lincoln Heights is our home. If somebody broke into your home, you call the police, and the police says, you know, if they do it again, we haven't broken any law, so we're just going to allow them to break into your home again. What would you do?
Are you worried at all that having a potentially armed response could just create more friction, create more danger?
I'll answer that by saying I've never felt safer as a black man in my community than I have right now.
The mayor of Evendale, which oversees the police force that responded that day, said in a statement to NBC News, our emphasis on
Supporting the big dog Pusky spade suit you already know.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Homie with the Jerry Curl. Shout out to you.
Escalation and public safety resulted in the incident's resolution without injuries to any of the persons involved. But residents here say they can't afford to wait. Every day, the Safety and Watch Group escorts children to school and patrols the streets.
Why do you all wear masks?
That's tight as fuck.
Those Nazis, we have reports of them finding our backgrounds, so we're not hiding ourselves from the residents, but we're protecting our family from what we're doing out here.
While many locals do support the security group, some, like business owner Eric Ruffin, say they wish the group wasn't needed.
We don't want to become what we hate. You know, we don't want to become a group of people that walk around feeling like we have a reason in America to have to protect ourselves.
And
this is hard.
That SH #T not going on here in Akron. 3 HRS away face with tears of joy 100 points.
He said that shit not going on here in Akron. What perspective are you speaking from? Like as far as the Nazis coming to Akron? Like the Nazis not coming there? Yeah, like shit like this. Listen, I think in LA, it was like they tried to say it was going to be a neo-Nazi rally, but it didn't happen though. It was like, nigga, what? See out here, boy. You know what I'm saying? Blacks and Mexicans will come together on some shit and fuck them niggas over. That's what they don't want to see. They don't want to see the day that, you know, all blacks come together, which is why I respect this going on right here. Not even saying all blacks came together for this, but that blacks did come together to protect their community. They came together, stood on business together, walking the kids to school, ensuring that the kids get to school safe, that no neo-Nazis are coming to harm them, you know what I mean, in any form or fashion. And they patrolling their neighborhood, man. This is what it's supposed to be like right here. If we was to do it, but, you know, it's just beautiful, man. See, this shit like this needs to be highlighted. This type of shit needs to be highlighted, dog. They don't want the world to see this, though. They don't want the world to see black people coming together to, you know what I mean, patrol their communities and make sure that all the kids are straight, protecting their motherfucking community, dog. This is beautiful.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Is not backing down.
We contacted the mayor of Evendale's office, and they say that prosecutors are looking at body camera footage of the neo-Nazi rally to see if any criminal charges could be filed. But meantime, the Hamilton County Sheriff is also calling on state lawmakers to pass legislation making it a crime to wear a mask with the purpose of intimidation while open carrying, guys.
So, Morgan, let me ask you, one of the people you interviewed there, young
So
man,
basically no shiesty mask, you know what I mean, to being worn as intimidation while you got a strap on you, is what they're saying. Yeah, okay. I get that. That got to work for all ways, not just black people. I think she means everybody, period.
and said he's never felt safer in his community than he does now. So this could have an impact nationwide, things like this. I mean, there is a contagion factor in safety. People always seek it. What did the mayor or anybody that you spoke to think about the contagion factor?
Yeah.
Durance, I don't want to speak for him, but after my conversation with him, I feel like I could confidently say he would say the contagion factor has already happened. Because when I asked, is this a reaction to a local
BLKND BRW and a beautiful thing.
Yes, sir.
Read the
yes,
whites
sir.
rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Black and brown for sure. Hell yeah, beautiful thing, man. This is amazing, man. This is
local
amazing.
moment or a national movement? And he said, look at January 6th. He said, you already have people felt emboldened to come here locally because of what they saw nationally. If you can hang from the building of the hallowed halls of the Capitol and then be pardoned, not be prosecuted,
right.
Why don't you think you can come to a small village of African Americans, only 3,000 people?
Morgan, does the group have any real authority? But as long as they stay within the confines of the law, they should be okay.
It's a great question. You know, I asked that basically, are you stopping cars when they come in because you think someone looks suspicious? Is that, you know, profiling in its own sort of way? And they said, no. We are patently aware of what our rights are and what our limitations are. They said, we're not officers. What we do is we are trying to cooperate with the police department. So if we see suspicious activity, because remember the KKK came back with flyers just after this rally. So they're saying this is more of a defensive posture to deter people from entering our community and showing them by virtue of our mask, by virtue of our guns, that you can't come here and we're not going to take this punch lying down.
Yeah, we letting you know, motherfucker. If you come over here, know what to expect. We're not going to be sitting here bogarting what cars could turn in the neighborhood and all that. But just know, nigga, we exist. We're a small city. She says only 3,000 people. That's a super small city. God damn, 3,000 people. But we're going to sit here. We letting you know we protecting our children. We protecting our homes, nigga. And we're not going for none of that bullshit. So if you come with that bullshit, be ready to go all the way with us. And I'll fuck with that. They says it's contagious. She said the contagion factor. Are people everywhere else going to start doing this where it's legal or where they, you know, first off, she said something important, like the people know their rights. They know their laws, they know their rights, man. So, you know, I think this shit can spin off if they highlight, but I don't think they would highlight that enough to make it like a, where everybody started doing this shit. That would be dope to see, though. That would be dope to see, man. One day, man. One fucking day. One day. Martin Luther Pun.